is called radical sign. And the number inside the radical sign is called what? Radicand. Then the number, itong n na to, is what we called index. So kapag nakita mo siya na walang number dito, dapat alam mo na square yon, or yung n natin dyan ay 2. Tulad na ito, square root of 4. So hindi naman visible dito yung number, pero we know that the index is 2. Another example, we have cube root of 8. So the index here is 3 because it is cube root. Then the cube root of 8 is 2. Bakit kaya ganon? So gamit yung prime factorization na ginawa natin kanina, masasolve natin yan. So, di ba, ang square root of 4 can be written as 2 times 2. O, pag prime factor natin si 4, magkakaroon tayo ng 2 times 2. So, pwede natin siya ilagay dito sa loob ng radical sign. So, ngayon, dahil ang index natin dito ay 2, kasi nga square root siya, kapag may nakita kang dalawang numbers sa loob ng radical na prime, pwede mo yan ilabas as 1. Kaya to yung naging sagot natin. Lalabas mo siya. So another example, let's say we have 12. Square root of 12. So kunin mo yung prime factors ni 12, which is 2 times 6, then 2 times 3. This is a prime, a prime, a prime. Therefore, we can write it as 2 times 2 times 3. So ngayon, dahil square root nga itong nandito natin, yung index natin is 2, ang kailangan natin, may makita tayong dalawang prime na magkapareho. So ngayon, kapag magkapareho na yung prime natin, lalabas natin yan as 1. Therefore, ilalabas natin si 2. Pero dahil nasa loob pa si 3, sa loob pa rin si 3. So the simplified form of square root of 12 is 2 square root of 3. So